What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna take y'all on a trip to Taichung, but it's more like time traveling. So back in August of 2021, me and two of my friends, we took a trip down to Taichung. I wanted to bring this as a throwback for you guys to look at my progress through the years in terms of the quality of my video, because back then I didn't have a 4K capable camera, I didn't have a microphone, I didn't have all the equipment that I have now, and I was not that confident when recording. So I chopped up this video as best as I could for you guys to see that little glimpse of that time travel, both in that little story and also my journey as a vlogger. There are some words in white text because I couldn't cut them out. I had them on the old video, so I had to download from my old YouTube account. And sometimes some videos might look extra close up because I had to cut off the subtitles at the bottom of those. So yeah, keep that in mind. But anyways, y'all enjoy this throwback. I had to do a voiceover for it. I'll explain all of that later on in the video. But yeah, on to that. The original audio wasn't the best, so I decided, you know what, let me do a quick little voiceover for this video. We took the local train to Taichung. Probably not the best idea in hindsight, but it got us there. Henry was busy taking a nap, Brandon was in his own world, and I was busy trying to record while talking on the phone with friends. When we finally arrived, I remember being very much impressed with the way the Taichung train station looked, because it had this real cool artsy vibe to it. Later in the night, we headed over to the Fengjia night market to grab something to eat. And thanks to me being someone that at the time I was very shy to record, there wasn't much that I recorded during that little trip to the night market. But overall it was nice, you know, just walking around, eating stuff, your normal night market vibes. Then we headed back to the hotel and called it a night. Now to move on to the next day, one thing about traveling in Taiwan is that bikes are almost a necessity in a sense, or you can make them a necessity. We made sure to grab some U-bikes to get around the city to head to our first stop of the day, which was that of the museum. We walked around, checked it out a bit. Once again, didn't record too much because, yeah, I wasn't feeling it, and of course the shyness made me not want to record. After that, we headed over to Rainbow Village, and as you can see, I was basically the designated navigator. I guess that comes with being the oldest. So yeah, we headed there. It was definitely one of the more colorful spots that we visited. The buildings were pretty much covered in these very bright colors, little artistic details everywhere. It was nice to look at. We took some photos, bought a couple souvenirs, that kind of stuff. You know, just taking it all in. After that, we were tired, but we still made time to go and check out the birthplace of bubble tea, or that's what they say, Chun Shui Tang. The place itself had a very nice atmosphere, nice ambience and everything. But to me, the bubble tea was okay, nothing amazing, nothing to be like, oh wow, you know. Now moving on to the last and final day. I didn't record that much in the morning because I wasn't in the mood for it. But then in the afternoon, evening time, we headed to Gaomei Wetlands. We caught the sunset there. The view was really nice and everything. Taking it all in, you know, was calm and peaceful. But unfortunately, we ended up missing the last bus back into the city. So of course, the first idea was jump on a U-bike. So about 30 minutes into the ride, we decided, you know what, let's just get off this, try to find a way that we can ride to a bus stop and take a bus, and that's what we did. I haven't been to Taichung since then, which is almost 5 years ago now. I keep telling a friend who lives there that I'll visit soon, but you know what? One of these days I'll make it. But anyways, that's it for this throwback video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.